Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am just brooding as I watch the sun set. You know, we have made a lot of progress as the dog catcher. Or have we? No, actually, I'm pretty happy with it so far. But either way, one thing that I wanted to do today is to take a break from all that dog catching and do a little bit more around my base here. You know, this vineyard is looking like it's off to a pretty good start, but realistically, as you look at the area toward B-Dubs' house, there's kind of a shelf where we just kind of run out of land. I need to bring a bunch of dirt over there and kind of fill in some of that. Also, the building itself here has, I've been renovating it a little bit between segments, catching dogs and whatever, but I really wanted to come back and pay some attention to detail. You know, we've got this whole roof over here. We've got these windows that need to be replaced. We've got a ton to do. And so I figure I might as well get started on them now. It's a new day, thanks to Etho. In ancient, there's no good way to combine Etho and Egyptian that doesn't just sound like Ethiopian. And Ethiopia has its own mythology, so that's actually misleading. But anyway, I was going to make some sort of joke about in Egyptian mythology, Etho is the one who welcomes the new day. And he was kind enough to do that live on camera for us here. But we don't want to waste that opportunity he's created. We need to continue just kind of smoothing out this land here so we can extend the vineyard. And then let's go ahead and do some work on the back of the building there. There is a lot to be done. With that extension we did of the build, those windows are no longer centered properly. And plus there's other things we want to knock out too. Might as well get to that now. We need to be busy little bees. Time skip. Now that our fields facing B-Dubs are ready to be furrowed, we had best pay a visit to a berry busy fox who has been collecting berries for us for the last few weeks. I set up some hoppers near a post with a tethered fox, and we will go see how much he has been able to retrieve. I'm hoping that it is more than a stack, because that will be a lot faster than me collecting them myself now. But you know what? It's fine if not. We can always do these by hand. Here we go. Whoosh. A perfect landing, if I do say so myself. You can just go ahead and collect from here. Boom, look at that. That's quite a few rows. Hello. You enjoying your nom-nom-noms? You can eat all the berries you want. Oh, there we go. And we got some more. We actually have more berries than we have room for in our inventory right now. I guess we could put this helmet here as a cautionary tale. Who is it a cautionary tale for? Maybe people who, I don't know, didn't learn to delegate tasks? We'll worry about that part later. Let's go ahead and get these berries planted. Time skip. It's another day yet on Hermitcraft, and Etho is saying hey-yo, and I say hey-yo, you say goodbye. I don't know why you say goodbye, I say hey-yo. Either way, though, look at this. We got more berries in here now than we had before. One thing we don't have yet is great lava coverage below the ground. Now, you guys might be aware that there are monsters in Minecraft, and they thrive in darkness. So what we're going to do real quick is we are going to go ahead and make sure to dump some lava on them such that they don't have time to bother me. You know, it's just one less thing for me to worry about. So why don't we just go ahead and break this one? Yeah, there we go. Whoops, that's a bad place for that, now that I'm looking at it that way. Why don't we break this one? Ooh, actually, if I can go up the hill a little bit, the lava will spread more. Maybe not that far up the hill. We'll get this eventually, you guys. Wow. Why is Minecraft hard? When did that happen? Oh, there we go. Now we got the lava spreading gently down the hill there, killing all those mobs, so we don't have to. Or did we kill those mobs? Maybe this is still murder. I'm not sure. I'm not a Minecraft ethicist. But we're just going to go ahead and continue to throw fire down on things without any real concept of consequences. Hopefully, it will be fine. At least for me. Well, folks, I'm back up here on the roof brooding. Even though these berries down here all turned out pretty delightfully well, and I think that this terraforming project has been a smashing success thus far, I made a mistake. Y'all, when I went to go get more lava to fill more of that area down there with more lava on account of, you know, why not add lava? I accidentally had only one ender pearl in my hotbar, and I accidentally threw it into the lava. Luckily, my elytra landed on some stone, but I've had to go through and replace everything. This has taken me a while, but I figure if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. We're going to have some netherite boots, some netherite pants, netherite helmet, netherite hoe, stone pickaxe, unfortunately, whatever. We'll get by with that. But we got the netherite sword and shovel. Like, all of these are pretty good enchantments. We've got mending, unbreaking, silk touch on this, silk touch on that, looten 3 on the sword. Obviously, projectile protection 3, you have to have that on boots every time. Unbreaking 2 on the pants. It's not great. The helmet, I got Aqua Affinity at least. This is not a perfect kit, but you know what? I managed to take something that was really rough, losing all my stuff in lava, and use it as an opportunity to replace everything. And I feel like I'm going to be better for it now. So you might be like, so Joe, what are you going to do next? Are you going to put more lava down here so that all the mobs that are underneath here, you know, die in the lava? You know what? That sounds great, because there are still a lot of mobs down here that need to die in the lava. But honestly, you know what? Just getting all that netherite, I'm tired. I'm tired of the lava. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to focus on the external appearance of the building. We still have this tower roof to do. We still have these windows to center. Let's go ahead and do those now. You know what? Everything over here is good enough for B-dubs. And if it's good enough for B-dubs, it's good enough for me at the moment. I didn't want to be a bad neighbor by leaving this half done for too long, but I feel like we really have it in a good stopping place, you know? This just looks so much better. Now, of course, I don't have any rockets, because why would someone have rockets? That would be an example of preparation. But if we go up here, like, you know, to B-dub's house, which is famously under the lake, but his other house has also got a roof up here. Like, look, if he's up here on the roof recording a segment, those berries are just going to look great. Now, he's going to have actual rockets when he flies over here, but, you know, that's fine. That's fine. We don't all have to refill all our inventories all at once when everything goes hiss in the lava. That's fine. It's fine. So, okay, so here's what we're going to do next. We are going to roll up here and get some work done on this. Time skip. There's adorable cubic scaffolding hugging the back of the winery. Ooh, let's go ahead and hop up here real quick and begin clearing out these ancient, terrible, old shutters. You know what? These windows, they had a place and a time, and that time and place is past. And now we're just going to rip them off the wall unceremoniously. I'm not lighting any candles, nor any incense. I am swinging no aspergillum dipped in holy water in remembrance of these pains. They're gone. We will smash them with a pick. And that will be it. We will take them and we will replace them with new windows to usher in a new day. But where? Well, let me tell you. I went through here and I figured out the exact placement of the new windows. We're going to make these double wide now, like we have in our kitchen. So anywhere you see a red, that's where we're going to have the new shutters. Anywhere you see the normal torches, that's where we're going to have the new gray panes of glass. So that means that we need to remove this and this. Whoops. That one actually could have stayed. But whatever, that's fine. We'll just go ahead and fill this now. Whoops. I didn't say I was going to do a good job. I put this here so I would know what to hit with the pickaxe, not so that I would know to do a good job doing it. You know, that's fine. This is an imprecise art, you know? This is like watercolors, but for buildings, you know? Like, a lot of people think that building is a science, but it's actually a form of engineering. And you know what? Like all types of engineering, we're gonna kind of just make it up as we go here on Hermitcraft. We're gonna get it done in our own way, at our own predestined pace. Alright, so now we've got these 4 different holes in the wall there. Oh, it is getting dark, and BOO is not on to lay his head down and dream. So we will do that ourselves. I feel more rested already. I feel prepared now to wander back out there with these warp trap doors and proudly declare I am. With the arrival of the new day, I say out with the old torches and in with more scaffolds. This wall will feel just beautifully hugged from both sides with all manner of things. We will have new trap doors to place here. Boom. Uh-oh. That is not the way that I've been trying to place these. I've been trying to get these to have these alternating patterns, and that is only going to fly if we have them kind of like butterfly out like that. There we go. Let's also go ahead and get this light gray pane of glass here. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is just that easy, folks. Look at this. This is a delightful way to rejuvenate and renovate any building in any season. Look at that. What a delight. I don't precisely love the look of this roof hugging this same color shutter here. That isn't perfect, and like all things with any mark of imperfection on the Hermitcraft server, I'm sure it will be inevitably cleansed with fire. But you know what, for right now, we're just going to leave it. And, oh, we are one shutter short. That's fine. Nothing can be perfect, except me and Etho, obviously. But, you know, that's why it's not a contest. That's why Etho and I just accept that we're going to express our perfection in our own ways and keep each other at a comfortable distance. Unlike this scaffold, which is just all up on this building. There we go. Gently removing that scaffold. And there we have it. This should be looking better from any distance. We can just go ahead and swoop out here for a second and do a quick 180. Bam. You know, I think I might remove the vines, but on the whole, this simply works. Another thing that I've been considering doing is adding just that gentle lip of the awning here on the back of the building as well to match the front. It might not be absolutely necessary. It might not be structurally valid. It's going to do something weird with this roof. We're going to have to maybe do something totally different with the way this roof meets that. But I feel like this is a reasonably good start. In the short term, though, we have a clear shortage of the warped stem wood. So why don't I go ahead, grab some of that now, and see if I can polish up some of these details. That's right, doggos. Pet, pet. Also you. And you. And you. That's right, all 4 of you doggos. It is indeed time now for a time skip. Welcome back to the dog catcher's office, folks. One thing that I have been told is apparently there are still some dogs I have not managed to catch. You know how that makes me feel? It makes me feel like I could just jump over a desk and just run downstairs. It's really hard to do this in the second-person point of view. You know what? So we'll switch back to first, but not after flipping through a few of those rapidly. Then we'll go ahead and take this book and this lectern down here, and let's create a public space where people can tell me where to find dogs. You know what? People already associate this little nook right here with dog catching. Now, we don't need a new dog catching election anytime soon. We'll leave the mayoral election thing up, you know, just in case, you know, Scar oversteps his authority by trying to have me replaced or anything like that. We might need to have a new mayoral election soon, but we won't need a new dog catcher election soon. No siree. So what we're going to do here is, you know what, actually, maybe we'll go ahead and keep the overall structure of this stall. And, yeah, let's go ahead and maintain the overall structure. But we're going to tear down these walls here to make it more open to the surrounding dirt and soil. What's that? Hark! A bark! Here is our new dog sighting report kiosk. It looks familiarly similar to our voting booth, but you know what? It's not like all enclosed. It's open. Any member of the public can come report a dog sighting right in here. Found a dog that needs catching. Post coordinates here. Boom. Next problem. Anybody now has a direct line to me, the dog catcher. Now, one thing that I also need to do is I need to drop off these last 9 of this warped stem. Now, I've dropped by here and put some of these in already. Looks like Tango added some as well. But we're just going to go ahead and drop that last stack there, or partial stack. I know Fall says she needs a few thousand of those blocks for her upcoming Nether Hub project. I'm super excited about that. Let me show y'all where that's going to go, and then we'll go ahead and close out this episode. Now, obviously, the Nether Hub usually is centered around the commercial district of the server, which is at 0000, and boom, there goes the magma cube. Anyway, I put this glass in so I could show you guys the rough cross-section of the structure. It's going to go down there. It's going to be like a giant bird cage-looking thing. I'm super excited because I feel like it really is going to communicate the nature of our art. We are in your homes in some sort of weird digital containers, entertaining and looking out, and hopefully looking pretty too. And I mean, at least that's how I do. But yeah, so this will be a really wonderful structure once Falls can get it in place. It's going to have all sorts of beautiful colors, mostly in the cyan, which I personally am quite fond of. So I am very, very keen to see how this goes. Now, you might have noticed that this episode was both pre-roll and mid-roll ad-free. It was pre-roll ad-free thanks to $200 a month Patreon sponsor Chris, and mid-roll ad-free thanks to $50 a month Patreon sponsor Winnie T. Ford. In lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now read a poem of my own devising. I call this one Focus. Focus. If not focus, direction. If not direction, misdirection. If not misdirection, blur. Speed. If not speed, acceleration. If not acceleration, modulation. If not modulation, flow. Path. Don't chart. Just tumble and stumble onto, not into, places you didn't know were for you. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.